What's up, guys? Legs today here at Iron Alliance Gym. Haven't been here in quite a few weeks, so looking forward to punishing myself quite a bit. So the goal is just to build big legs. So limiting movements today, just to some really big exercises for hamstring, quads, and then go from there. So trying to maintain maximum tension, controlling that eccentric, making sure I explode up and just continue to control that eccentric to break down the most amount of muscle. So limited volume too, as this is my first leg workout since Ramadan was over. And the last time I trained legs was about two and a half weeks ago, I think. So with that being said, gonna get to work, gonna work really hard, and I'll talk you through it, and hopefully you can grab something from it. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, first of all, sorry about the two-tone color in this video. That is what it is. So with this, I just want people to keep in mind that with leg day, the first leg day following Ramadan, I'm going into it with a certain mindset, right? So legs have not been a strong body part for me, period. I can sit back here and say, well, I didn't train hard enough, or I trained too much, or this, that, and other. They're just not a strong body part. But that doesn't mean that they don't need to be developed to the best of my ability. So with that being said, one thing that's always helped me, and one thing I feel like I just keep repeating myself when I say it, is I start off with hamstrings. A pumped hamstring will lead to big quads, because when you do hamstrings first, you basically create a natural type of knee wrap effect, meaning that you're going to get a rebound out of the bottom of any type of squat. And that's something that feels really good. So here I'm doing the Atlantis single leg curl. And I also want to say that a lot of hypertrophy, quote unquote, experts don't like this exercise because you can't put in a maximum amount of force and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I mean, that's all well and good, but I'm always worried about people that brandish themselves as experts or hypertrophy experts or anything like that, because muscle building is actually pretty simple. So went ahead and did about 4 sets of that, then followed it up with an actual leg press. Now this particular leg press is out of Sweden and is by the name of Jim Lico, and they make some really great equipment. I've used their chest press, it's absolutely brutal. Today I'm using their leg press. Now as you notice, this is very different than what I'm used to as far as the seated leg press goes. I'm used to the Rogers hip press, where I can have my feet out a little bit wider and be able to accommodate my feet on lower on the platform. I can't really go low on the platform with this one, just because of the way the machine is set up, and my ankle flexibility kind of sucks, so I cannot keep my foot completely on the pad or on the footrest, due to the fact that just the way that is constructed, the way my ankle flexibility is set up as well. However, move it up a little bit and I'm okay. As you can see, I was adjusting my foot or feet to get that perfect position where I can put out a maximum amount of power. I don't know why this particular machine is so heavy. I don't know why Jim Lico has machines that feel that heavy. But things didn't start getting a little hairy, until 2 plates and a quarter. So as you can see, I still have a whole other plate I need to go up, but it's a slow build. Now, also something to keep in mind when you're coming back from a layoff and you're training a big body part like legs, is that you want to limit the volume. So I only did 2 working sets. Usually I opt for a couple of working sets and a back off, but with here, I just did 2 working sets because I had 2 other quad exercises to happen after this, along with a hamstring exercise. So this is my heavy set where I dipped in the basement a little bit too much. I think I got about 6 reps and things were a little bit rough. And instead of just finishing off with 6 reps, I dropped the weight down a little bit. So I guess I did do a back off set. I dropped the weight down a little bit, and then I went for the gusto and got about 10, 12 reps, something like that, just to make sure that I was getting in some pretty good voluminous work, because I believe that volume begets gains. So you got to have the volume in there if you want to get that round fullness that a lot of bodybuilders have, along with heavyweight. So again, couple of work sets and a back off set, and the back off set felt really good. Making sure I control that eccentric all the way down, and you need to do the same as well, because the simple fact is this: if you dive bomb your stuff, if you drop it very fast, you're missing out on a spectacular trajectory towards muscle growth. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Training sessions are too hard. Training sessions are too many to be looking to not be able to reap out on the rewards of a good workout or good movement or anything like that. So make sure you control this. Now, keep in mind too is that I did 2 work sets here with 3 plates, and I wasn't trying to go to failure, but it just kind of happened. So in that case, if you are coming back from a layoff, or you alter your program a little bit, you go a little bit heavier than what you're supposed to, that doesn't mean that the session was a failure. It just happens. I get excited when I come to the gym, and sometimes I'll overshoot, and I'll have to get humbled, and then I'll just have to back it down. But never feel bad for being passionate about something and you just overshoot a little bit. So with that, I think I got 6 the first work set, then 4 the second, and that was it. I didn't do any type of back off sets because, again, I knew I had leg extensions for higher reps, so I kept this pretty low. I hit the supports on the way down at the bottom, and that was something that I didn't want to do, but it just kind of happened. So I'll definitely be using that piece again, and finishing off with quads, at least with leg extensions on the prime plate loaded machine. In retrospect, I should have put the plates on the top. When they explain, beginning, middle, and end on this machine, I'm not really I guess I'm not really sure as how they're describing the beginning and the middle and the end. I was just trying to get the muscle as short as possible with the most weight on it, and I think I incorrectly did that. So with that being said, I'll start loading that top and middle peg, and then we'll just go from there. I remember Dr. Mike Israel of Renaissance Periodization fame saying that the bottom peg on any type of prime machine is pretty much trash, so I try not to use that. So I just go ahead and do what I do with the leg extension. But here was a high rep burnout set, and it was something that I enjoyed very much. So this portion of the workout was good before we move on to hamstrings. And here, basically, I'm not doing anything except stretching out the hamstring. Now I'm trying to get 2 hamstring movements, one being some type of stiff-legged or Romanian deadlift, excuse me, inside of the program. So that's it. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, just good old hard work across the board. So that's my advice for building big legs. Make sure you get on that leg press, make sure you get on that hack squat, and just work really, really hard. at those movements, and you'll build some bigger legs. So that's my running training vlog for the early part of the week. See if I can get a back session filmed up, ready to go, and I'll just go from there. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Take care.